Hi folks, welcome back to the shop here at Project Pine Hills. Today we're talking about this Sofirn model IF24 flashlight. You can see it has 2000 lumens of output. It has 251 meters of throw. It's got a USB Type-C charging port. Quick look at the back. You can freeze frame this and check out the different light modes. All right, let's take a look at the flashlight. As you can see here, it's the Sofirn model number IF24. It's an update to the Sofirn IF23. I have the IF23 right here. Some folks thought the light interface on this was complicated. For this flashlight, you could turn it on with one tap. If you wanted to go to the next light mode, you could triple tap and it would cycle through 3 different light modes. Tap it 3 more times, it would have a color LED on the side. Tap it 3 more times, both lights would turn on. So you triple tap to go through the light modes. In a nutshell, that's how the Sofirn IF23 works. So it was 3 lights in one, very handy light with a magnetic tail cap. Well, Sofirn updated that light. Some folks thought the interface on this was complicated. You can see they've changed it to this rotational switch. So right now, for example, this flashlight is in lockout mode. You can see it has a lock here and has the arrow pointed to it. So this flashlight will not turn on. Now if I turn this dial here, now it turns on the LED light bar. And I can hit the switch and turn that off or turn it back on. If I switch back to the lockout, it's now back in the lockout mode. Then I can switch over here if I want to and it turns on the regular flashlight. And I can turn the switch in the center. I can hit this center switch and turn that on or off based on the fact on that part of the dial. Now if I turn the dial to the next light mode, it automatically turns on these lights as you switch the rotary dial. I have this color LED. Now I can hold down the center switch and change the color of that LED, right? Or I can double tap it and get it to flash or hit it once and turn it off. So they've added this dial and taken out the multiple clicks you would use on the Sofirn IF23. Now, another difference is the actual size of the flashlights. You can see that the Sofirn 23 is a larger light. This is based on a 21700 battery. They put an 18650 battery in here. I'll open this up so we can look at that real quick. So you can see this light has the smaller 18650 battery, which means the entire light is smaller than the original. And we look at the side here, you can see there's a port on the side. We can just lift this tab up. And that's where we have our USB Type-C charging. Now you can see when you first turn it on, it has this LED indicator that tells you the charge status. So it's green momentarily, tells you it's fully charged, and then it goes off. Now another change with this light, you were able to use this as a battery bank and charge your smartphone or other devices with this flashlight. I've tested this new Sofirn IF24 and it doesn't have that same feature. It does have the lanyard loop here in the bottom. It does have a magnetic tail cap so you can mount the flashlight there. And you can see you can tail stand the light, and when you do, it can hold it 90 degrees and upside down. I'm going to put them both here side by side so we can take a closer look and you can compare the size of this new flashlight with the old flashlight. As you can see, the newer light's a little bit taller, but it's not quite as big in terms of all of its other dimensions. You can see it's a slimmer light than the IF23. But it's nice that it has all these different light modes. You can see here the individual cells in the COB light. Over here, I think there's a frosted lens that covers up those actual LEDs that come on over there. I'm going to double tap to make them come on more quick. You can see those individual LEDs over there, I think, hopefully. On this light, I can turn directly to that mode with that dial switch. You see individual LEDs here as well in this guy, or I can tap it and turn it off. Biggest change is the user interface, the size of the battery, and you can't charge other devices, so it's a smaller flashlight. Other than that, it's very similar to the original Sofirn IF23, which is a very popular light. It's really nice that you could just triple tap and go right into that LED mode. You could change the colors of that LED. And on this light, of course, we can rotate around and we get to the lockout very easy. There's the flashlight mode. Dial around here, we have the color LED mode. I keep going around. We go around to the just regular COB light. I'm going to switch back here to the LED mode. Now you see here on the color LED, they've added a lot of modes. Every time you double tap, it changes a mode. It has 6 modes. So there's one mode, it just flashes, just like the old flashlight. The second mode, it does this. Here's a third mode where it sort of changes colors slowly. Fourth mode. Fifth mode. 6th mode. If I double tap again, it should go back to that original flashing mode for that color LED. So really neat that they've changed that color LED. They made it much more practical to have this color LED on a flashlight. But I do like the fact you can change colors in this LED mode, and it does it automatically. So it makes the LED light a lot more fun on this flashlight, and that's a feature that was missing on the old light. With the old light, if you triple tapped, went to LED mode, you basically just change the LED colors by holding the switch down, double tap to get it to flash, And then if you triple tap it, turn both lights on. So that's how the old light worked. I don't think you can turn on both lights on this flashlight. Let me know in the comments if you know if you can. That's something I kind of liked about this light. But there you have it, folks. That's a Sofirn IF24 flashlight, brand new from Sofirn. Like I said, the 23 was very popular. I think it's a great light. Feels good in the hand. It's got a fun LED on it there. Light modes are much easier to try out different modes. Has a nice deep carry clip on it. Now it doesn't have that reversible clip like the original flashlight did. You can see here, this light can be clipped either way, right? Either from this back piece or under this part of the flashlight. So there's double mounting clip on the original Sofirn. This one just has one clip mount type, which is just underneath of it. So a little different clip on it. So they've changed the flashlight up a little bit for those who wanted a simpler flashlight. Otherwise, the modes are the same. If I just hold the button down, it turns into moonlight mode. Hold it down, it goes to low, medium, and then high, and then I can double tap for turbo. So all those modes are pretty typical. So quick look at what comes in the box. You can look at the bottom here, by the way, and see that's a color temperature. It's 6,000 to 6,500 K for the light. Has a sleeve here. We just pull the sleeve off. Has a magnetic top here. You can flip the top back. Here's that lanyard that it comes with that you can attach to that light. And here we have the charging cable. It's USB-A to USB Type-C charging cable. There you have it. That's the Sofirn IF24. Really nice light from Sofirn. 2,000 lumens of output. It's a great flashlight. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you tried this Sofirn out, I think it's a pretty interesting light. If you felt like this one was complicated, it should definitely address that concern. And please remember to like and subscribe. All these actions help me to continue to bring content to you here on the Project Pine Hills channel. And with that said, I'll catch you in the next video.